Episode 100 of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. We made it, ladies and gentlemen. Our first century of uploads on FIFA 22. Damn, time is flying, and I am happy that we've hit our first milestone of the series. That's pretty cool. Hope you guys are doing all right. It's Sunday, and you know we love a little bit of support on Sunday. If you could do me that favor of smashing the thumbs up, that'd be brilliant. I don't know if there'll be a double upload tonight. As Christmas approaches, I am desperately trying to get as much work prepared in advance as possible so that I can take a couple of days off and enjoy it with my family. So I think the double upload might have to wait until sort of next week or something. But yeah, thank you for all of your awesome support. Do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 likes for episode number 100. Oh, that'd be amazing. Also subscribe if you're new. So yeah, I wonder if I'm the first RTG to hit 100 episodes so far this year. There must be people that upload more than me, right? There must be. But what I thought I would do at the very start of the episode, because I'm on some slightly new tactics from Ranners, and you can find his link in the description below, because I always use his 4-2-2 tactics. And these are the latest ones. People ask me all the time to show my custom tactics. And what I thought would be a good idea is if I show them to you on episode 100... I can remember that, and then when someone asks in the comment section in 30 days time, I can say, go to episode 100. At the start of the video, I show you my custom tactics, and you can see them on screen here. But yeah, I am obviously a pretty average FIFA player. We have got rank 3 every single week. Oh, apart from 1 week where we did get rank 2 in the weekend league, and I was always like a gold 3 merchant in the last couple of FIFAs. So I'm very average at the game. We might be quite good at doing this whole RTG thing, but yeah, I'm definitely not someone you want to copy in terms of custom tactics and stuff. You might want to see what the pros are doing, in all honesty. But yeah, these are what I use. So essentially it is 70 depth, 40 width on both defense and attack, and then the difference in terms of instructions. Well, the instructions for the players are exactly the same, and I did show you them, but the only difference between my defensive and attacking formation was that one of them uses direct passing. I don't know. I literally, like I said, I just borrowed them off Ranners. So if they're rubbish, we're gonna blame him, not me. But anyway, I am 3-2 in the weekend league. First 5 games are done. I'm going to finish it today, and then we're going to switch over to live lasty as well to get our red picks part of the reward done, which will be quite, I just wanted to make sure that you had something cool to witness during episode number 100. But for most part, I'm still playing the weekend league, and as you can see, I'm going to be quitting games left, right, and centre as well. This was, I have to admit, probably... It's got to be up there with the least enjoyable weekend league I've played so far this year. I mentioned in yesterday's video that I just kind of wasn't feeling it, and that just sort of played out for the whole day, really. Wanted to make sure I did get this done on Friday, because I know there was so much stuff to do with a new promo. Icon swaps is all still sat there as well, and I haven't done any of them yet. So I want to get stuck into all of that good stuff, and then the weekend league comes around and you got to focus on that. But I want the rewards from that. So you just sort of get it out of the way as quick as you can. So that's why you'll see in some of these games, if I go 2-0 down, I will just pause and quit. Try and not read too much into it, because I am simply going for 8 wins. And I think, you'll notice that throughout the video, we get enough wins, and some people do a similar thing to me where they get up to, they go 2-0 down against me quite early on and they'll pause and quit. It seems to be not quite golden goal in the weekend league against a lot of people, but... That once the second goal goes in, that's when we almost there's this a little unwritten rule where you just quit. It does make the weekend league super short. By I think 5:30 on Friday evening, just before the promo started, I'd got my weekend league games done. This guy ends up I was 2-1 up, and I thought I deserved it, and then something just happened, and the game turned, and he ended up winning, and then he hits me with a full celebration afterwards. Not ideal. But anyway, yeah, GG's nonetheless. We end up taking a pretty hefty defeat in that one. And, well, we just move on, really. This guy's got the fire version of Mertens, which I believe has better shooting or passing. I can't remember. But yeah, I end up Like, because I was a little bit annoyed, everything, like, all my rules went out the window. So, like, the corner technique just started coming back. And I was just doing my utmost to just try and get as many goals as possible and try and win. Because I knew I was struggling. I was coming up against people that were very good at the game. Either they had a good team or they were just possession passing merchants. And it winds me up. And I just get to the point where I'm so stressed out that I'm like, what is going on? I'm quitting games all over the place. But yeah, like as you can see in this one, we are 2-0 up. But look at this guy's goals, man. Look at deflected off PK. You wait until you see the next one. So clearly he wanted to get back into this game, and he boots the ball up here. I'm like pressing, knock it back to the keeper or whatever, or clear it, and that goes in. To Stegen, I nearly just discarded him. Like, because I think that's off Mertens, so it should be in play for him to dive and catch, right? I don't know. Either way, it was two awful goals to concede. But we run down the other end, green time it with Ronaldo in the 83rd. And then I think we actually get one more here. Pele knocks it out wide to Neres. Neres is just going to sprint down the line. And does he whip it into Ronaldo front post? Yeah, I remember that goal. Look how he leaps. Higher than anyone. This man is ridiculous in the air. Good player, that is for sure. So we get the 4-2 victory. I think I deserved it as well. Oh no, this was the game where I might not have deserved it. The 2 goals that he scored were abysmal though. So we're going to take this victory. 4xG to 4xG. Woof, that is both teams should have scored a lot of goals. Anyway, into the next one. I believe I am 4-4. Does that make sense? 4 and 4 puts me at 20 points. So that's about correct. And we play a nice early through ball into Pele. Green time that shot. Even though the keepers are running out at me, it still manages to go in the back of the net, which is lovely. And then Pele tries the shot, blocked, and Sula is able to clear it to Foden. Foden's able to play a beautiful ground through ball to Pele, who can just ball roll the goalkeeper and slot it home. And this guy had had enough at that point, and that's what I love to see. Thank you for quitting. I would have done the same thing if I was on the opposite end of that. But yeah, I mean, it saves a lot of stress. It really does. So there's our 5th win. We're now 5-4. At least it's positive for now. At least the record is positive. And then we come up against Zidane, Benzema, Neres, Vinicius. You know, the usual suspects. Zidane is certainly not a usual suspect, but someone which is always going to be a trouble to play against. A problem, at least. But Gravenberch is the one to score the goal to put him 1-0 up. And then, yeah, like, it's just such high pressure from this guy. He was sprinting at me from left, right, and centre. And he goes 2-0 up after 8 minutes, and I'm like, you know what? I can't hang with that guy. I'm just going to get out of there and move on. It is what it is. So now we're 5-5. I give a penalty away after 9 minutes in this game here. And he goes 1-0 up. I think he ends up... I go on a string of quits here. He makes it 2-0, but we just say goodbye. We move on to the next one. 5-6, I believe that is. And then here, Mbappe, Renato Sanchez, yeah, you know, the usual suspects in defence as well. Kimpembe, Marquinhos, Hakimi, you know, that same thing every time. Mbappe gets a little rebound here, comes off 1 or 2 of my defenders, and goes into the back of the net. And then he plays it out wide to Bamba. I think Mbappe's going to find himself in the box with the ball. Yeah, there he is. And bangs it past Ter Stegen. You can't complain about that. It's just a good goal and a good finish. But I must have thought that I had potential to come back into this game, because normally I would quit at 2-0, but this time I waited until it was 3-0 to quit. I must have thought that maybe I deserved something from the game, but when you're 3-0 down before halftime whistle goes, it's pretty much over. So we quit and move on once again. And then, so that's 5-7. Awful record. Hopefully we can just, I don't know, get a little string of victories together. Only need 3 more wins, so that's why I was quite happy to quit those games. I mean, this guy quit at 1-0. I really appreciated that. It's not the most entertaining gameplay in the current weekend league, because you used to see a lot of good battles, whereas now it does appear to be that most teams will quit at some point. It makes it faster, but it certainly makes it a little bit less interesting. In all honesty, I think that is a pretty fair thing to say. So I get a quick win. I then wipe my own player out in the box and get absolutely sold a hot dog by Joe Cole, I think it was. And then he plays it into Vinicius to score the goal. Benzema ends up knocking it back to Ronaldo to score for him again. Just before half-time, 2-0 down. It's not looking good for me, so I'm going to go ahead and quit this one as well. And into the next one we go. Oh, God. Cruyff, Vieira, Bernardo Silva, Red Vinicius. Uh-oh. This is... not looking good for me, and I think Vieira ends up getting the first goal here. Like, he plays the ball through and he finishes off the he starts and finishes that counter attack or that attack. Good from him. But this was, I felt, the story of a few of my games. Look at that XG that I had. Look at the possession, the shots. Why am I not scoring? So anyway, we bring Fele on, and Fele does what Fele does, which is score headers from corners. We love him for that, and yeah, he's such a great player. I much prefer him in the CDM than literally anyone on this game. He's just so difficult to get in the squad and link. But who knows? Maybe we'll just play him on 7 or 8 chem in future. I think that might be the way to go. But from 2-1 up, from going 1-0 down and switching it up to get back in the game and be winning in the game, he ends up getting a lucky goal back. And it took that from Pele in the 90th. Just as the clock ticked over the 90 minutes, we got our last kick of the game victory. Oh, good stuff. That took me up to 36 points. Just one more win needed then. I got 5 matches to do it in. So, you know, if this guy's good, we'll quit. Yeah, I got a good chance against him, though. Regular Alex Tellez and regular Mbabu at the back. It didn't matter, though, because he was, like, insane going forwards. It didn't matter that he had an average defence, because I didn't get to see it most of the time. He won it back in midfield, sprinted forward, and got goals with his players. So after 9 minutes, I found myself quitting that one as well. Into what will hopefully be the final game against this guy. Pretty standard team by the looks of it. You don't see that Adidas Di Maria very much, though, so it's nice to see him, I guess. And then, oh wait, look, he's trying to foul me. He's already paused it. This guy's going to quit. I knew it at the time. He was going to quit at 0-0. He didn't want to let me get the goal and then quit. He just wanted to be that guy. So, well done, mate. I'm proud of you. Into the next one, though. Prem team. Looks like a below average Prem team. If I've got a chance to get my eighth win, I think it will probably be against this guy. Regular corner again this time, in by Ronaldo. Lovely header from him. He does rise higher than absolutely anyone on this game. And then Ronaldo turns provider, goes back post for Pele. Pele's volley is blocked, and Messi is there to stick it in. So all 3 of the players in the GOAT Weekend League were providing, scoring, assisting. Like, they all got a goal in that last one. It ends as a 3-0 rage quit nice and early on. So we have our 8 wins, 3 matches remaining, and unfortunately I lost all of them, but they happened pretty quick. So I guess the only thing left to really do is I want to see my red picks. I want to see who we can get today. So best of luck to you, Tom. I guess it's just time for me to move on over to Live Lasty. Let's see what we get in red picks. Alright, so we're going to end the episode with my Weekend League rewards. At least the red picks, anyway. Transfer-wise, I think a couple of... What did I sell? The anchor sold and a couple of gloves. They were from the pack a little while ago. But yes, we are going to go ahead and open up our Weekend League red picks. It looks like you have items to deal with. I absolutely know that I do. 1 of 4 FUT Champions players. I know 8 wins and it wasn't the greatest of displays, but there is Atal in Team of the Week. And if we can get a red Atal, hey, I'll be very, very happy. 3, 2, 1, boom. Just going to surprise you with red Atal. Oh my God. Oh my God. 89 rated Sterling. Where did he pop up from? Oh my days. That is probably... I think Courtois is in Team of the Week, who's a higher rating. But, Jesus, that's going to be actually a very good card. I might even have to try and wiggle him into the team somehow. You know, we're using Foden at the moment. I've got Mahrez too. I've got some good Man City players. I think this is a huge, huge dub. That's my best red so far this year. Easily. On episode 100 as well. It's written in the stars. Right. So that is player pick number 1. Adeyemi looks all right as well, you know. So does Vlahovic. This guy is having a season and will have a very good card later in the year. There's no doubt about it. But Sterling, of course, is going to be our choice. And what about player pick number 2 then? Can we get Atal? Can we get Courtois? I just feel like the luck's in. Let's just go ahead and open it, shall we? We are going to get ourselves, 84 rated Puado. Who else do we get? Nunez looks all right. Wow, 89 physical on this guy. 6'2" at left wing. 91 strength. That's a bit of a beast, you know. That is a little bit of a beast. Pull Crab doesn't look like a very good player. Puado, he can be fodder, I think. Actually doesn't look that bad either. 90 agility is quite good. And then, well, an MLS goalkeeper. You never know. That might even be the play for some sort of objectives in the future. But I think we are just going to go ahead and take this man right here. So that right there is easily the best red player pick I've had on this year's game so far. I think. Am I missing somebody? Have I forgotten someone? Who else have we had? No, I don't think any red player picks have been that amazing. You guys are going to remind me if I got something good anyway, aren't you? So, yeah, that has been the weekend league. I'm going to do the other packs at the start of tomorrow's episode for the content, of course. But, yeah, like, it wasn't the most enjoyable time, I'll be honest. I think, you know, the team will definitely change. Whether or not, I don't know how, but the team will definitely change. I know that Ronaldo earlier, I checked, and he was like 390k. So that's 60k down on what I paid for him. And if I take a look now that the promo's actually out and beginning and stuff, I would imagine he might have flopped even more. Yeah, man. Oh, my God. Yeah, so we're going to actually lose probably like 100k on Cristiano Ronaldo if he keeps going down like that. So I might just keep him for another week or so. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that is that's quite a big loss. We will come back tomorrow and figure out what we're going to do. But I would quite like to maybe start packing some of those winter wildcards. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? There's also some cool SBCs that we can do. So we'll focus on that tomorrow. But thank you for watching. Smash the thumbs up button. 4,000 likes. No, 10,000 likes for episode number 100. Thank you for all of your wild support for the first 100 episodes. I really, really appreciate it. Here's to another 100. Yeah, I'll see you for the start of the very next century tomorrow. Peace.